Unbelievable sister moment. Princess Leonor and Sofia shock Spain before the wedding. It seemed like just another royal day in Spain. The press was ready. The cameras were flashing. The people were expecting nothing but poise, smiles, and routine. But then, in a single moment, everything changed. A simple exchange between two sisters, Princess Leonor and Infanta Sofia, ignited a storm that no one saw coming. You think you know royal protocol. You think you know how carefully rehearsed every gesture is. But this moment broke the mold. And it wasn't just sweet. It was shocking. It was raw. It was human. And it left Spain asking, what really happened between the two sisters before Leonor's wedding? To understand why this small exchange sent waves across the monarchy, we need to step back. Leonor, the heir to the Spanish throne, the future queen, has carried the weight of expectation since childhood. Every move, every word, every smile has been dissected. Sofia, her younger sister, has always been in the background, supportive, gracious, but often overlooked. Yet, in that one moment before the wedding, Sofia claimed the spotlight in a way no one expected. What exactly did she do? Eyewitnesses describe it as spontaneous. Others say it was deliberate. One thing is clear, it shattered the silence of royal restraint. A hug that lingered too long. A whispered phrase caught on a microphone. A look that revealed both love and defiance. Spain was stunned. Why? Because this wasn't just about two sisters sharing a private emotion. This was about the monarchy itself. The symbolism of unity. The fragility of tradition. The reminder that behind the crowns, behind the gowns, these are still two young women navigating love, pressure, and family ties. The Spanish press erupted. Was it a display of rebellion? Was it a coded message? Was Sofia trying to remind the nation, and the world, that she too has a role to play? For many, this moment showed that Sofia would not simply fade into the background as Leonor stepped into the role of queen-in-waiting. But Leonor's response is what deepened the drama. Instead of brushing it off, instead of giving the polished, trained royal reaction, Leonor paused. She looked at her sister with something unfiltered. It wasn't annoyance. It wasn't confusion. It was gratitude. It was love. It was recognition. And in that pause, millions watching saw what they had long wondered, that despite the pressures of duty, Leonor needed her sister more than ever. Think about it. In a monarchy often criticized for being cold, distant, mechanical, here were two sisters reminding Spain of humanity. Reminding the world of vulnerability. And reminding their parents, King Felipe and Queen Letizia, that the crown is not just about image, it is about relationships. But the story doesn't stop there. What was whispered between them? Some lip readers claim Sofia said, "You are not alone." Others insist it was, "Don't be afraid." Neither phrase has been confirmed. But the speculation has only fueled the fascination. Why does this matter? Because Spain is at a crossroads. The monarchy has faced scandals. It has endured criticism. The public has grown skeptical. And yet, in one unscripted moment, the two daughters of the king and queen reignited a sense of trust. For some, it was proof that this next generation could humanize the monarchy in a way their predecessors never did. Still, not everyone saw it positively. Critics argued it broke decorum. That it risked overshadowing Leonor's role as the bride-to-be and future monarch. That Sofia, knowingly or not, was pulling focus. Was it sibling love, or sibling rivalry wrapped in tenderness? That question remains unanswered. As the wedding day draws near, the tension only grows. The people of Spain now wonder, will Leonor and Sofia's bond shape the monarchy's future? Will they stand united against the challenges ahead? Or will their closeness one day fuel division? This curiosity has spilled into international media. In Denmark, where Prince Christian's family watches closely, commentators see the sisterly display as a sign of strength. In the UK, comparisons are made with William and Harry, two brothers whose bond fractured under the royal spotlight. And in the US, the coverage has been sensational, painting Leonor and Sofia as Europe's newest royal icons. But let's slow down. At its heart, this story is not about speculation. It is about two sisters, on the eve of one of the most important weddings in modern European history, reminding each other, and us, that beneath the crown lies a heartbeat. A bond that no title can erase. As Leonor prepares to step into her destiny, Sofia's role becomes clearer. She is the anchor, the one who reminds her sister she is more than a monarch. She is a human, a daughter, a sister, and in that reminder lies the strength that Spain may very well need in the years to come. Now, let us look deeper into their upbringing. Raised under the watchful eyes of King Felipe and Queen Letizia, the sisters were taught discipline, duty, and discretion. Yet, insiders often speak of the unique bond between them. While Leonor carried the burden of the crown, Sofia carried the freedom of support. She could joke, she could tease, she could protect, and it was in those moments away from the public that their true relationship blossomed. On the surface, their roles seem unequal. One is destined to rule. The other is destined to support. But history tells us that the support often shapes the throne as much as the monarch herself. Think of Elizabeth and Margaret. Think of William and Harry before the rift. Siblings of royals carry power not by title, but by influence. So when Sofia reached for her sister before the wedding, it wasn't just love, it was a statement. A declaration that she would not let her sister face the storm alone. And Leonor's acceptance of that gesture showed Spain that she understands the monarchy must adapt. The wedding is hours away. The crown rests heavily on Leonor's young shoulders. But if this moment is anything to go by, she will not walk into the future without her sister beside her. This is why Spain was shocked. Not because of scandal, not because of rebellion, but because, in a world where the monarchy often hides behind perfection, two sisters revealed imperfection. Humanity, real love, and as history unfolds, that may be the very thing that saves the Spanish crown. Because when all is said and done, Spain's future is not just about a queen. It is about two sisters, bound by duty, bound by blood, and bound by a love that defied royal expectation, right before the eyes of a stunned nation.